what the employer can do for you to what you can do for the employer to boost his business. Being minister responsible for the portfolio of business, enterprise and global activities, I must confess that this government wants the SME sector to be the backbone of the economy. I have full faith in our new generation. We need you to cultivate the right mindset on entrepreneurship-related skills. That is why my ministry, through the National Institute for Cooperative Entrepreneurship, NICANS, has organized this workshop at the Union today. Encouraging entrepreneurship is particularly important to face the challenges related to youth unemployment in the country. We want young people to embark on the journey to entrepreneurship. I am expecting you to participate actively in this workshop today to express your ideas so as to develop a critical capacity. We believe in our youth to indulge in entrepreneurship goals. We are offering them pathways to emerge from unemployment to successful entrepreneurs. You, the young people of today and the leaders of tomorrow, we are, in other words, relying on you for the future economy. Well, in a gathering of 100 persons, we may be idealistic enough to expect that at least one quarter will be future entrepreneurs. We want you to be capable of turning obstacles into opportunities, just like some entrepreneurs who, during the past years, managed to be successful in a situation where everybody was talking about financial crisis. In fact, we mentioned about François, and there are many others who are captains in their respective fields. Dear students, as announced in the budget, government is doing its utmost to revamp the SME sector. In line with this, allow me to brush up a few of the main objectives of my ministry. At the level of the business and enterprise division of my ministry, we will create a one-stop shop in order to reduce the acute problems encountered by entrepreneurs in securing the licenses and clearances. Through site visits effected during my tenure of office now, I have received many complaints from enterprises that they have to face a lot of difficulties in obtaining such clearances. With our SME Bank and one-stop shop, we are not only boosting business environment and making finance accessible, but our vision is much broader, embracing the development of human potential for the sake of our youth. We will provide flexible financing combined with mentoring and other business resources for training, counseling, permits and finance for you to grow your business. In addition to the above, my ministry is also making arrangements with the Mauritius Post Limited so that their network of 113 post offices could be used for the collection of dues to be paid by any entrepreneur in this area, which will then transmit to the regulatory authorities with a spirit to ease the weight of doing business. Furthermore, as regards financial incentives, government has raised the threshold of VAT registration from a turnover of 4 million annually to 6 million annually. With this measure, many SMEs will no longer be compelled to do VAT registration. Most importantly, under the umbrella of financial incentives, an 8-year tax holiday for enterprise that register with the one-stop shop has been provided as a future measure in the budget. Concerning the provision of appropriate infrastructure, 7 additional industrial parks will be set up in order to provide a space for SMEs to conduct their business instead of working at home and disturbing their neighbors. With a spirit to boost up our exports and enlarge market avenues, an amount of 40 million rupees will be dished out to enterprises under the SME refund scheme for promotion of their products in the overseas market. However, conditions will apply. Dear students, allow me now to talk about the cooperative division of my ministry. This sector has more than 100 years of existence. It has been here since long, and initially it was a real support for the sugarcane industry. With time, we have witnessed that other sectors have started to rise. Maybe some of you are not aware that around 70% of our crop production comes from the cooperative sector. The attractiveness of the cooperative sector is based mainly on the value of cooperation, where one individual has one vote at the level of the decision making, contrary to a company where the decision making power relies on the hands of one having the greatest number of shares. Contrary to other organizations, if you want to set up a cooperative society, officers at the level of my ministry in the cooperative development unit will help you in the project right. They will even help you to put up bankable business plan so that you can avail of the loan facilities which will be made available at the SME Bank once it becomes operational. Besides, officers from the cooperative society will help you on the registration unit to register your society. We go even further by providing you with the services of financial aid free of charge in your cooperative society if you have an annual turnover which is less than 10 million. According to the government program, my ministry will be working out on the modality for the emergency. What we notice is that many young persons have a lot of ideas, but what is missing is the necessary financial support that you have. From information gathered with the youth, some ideas evoke were the setting up of a gym, catering facilities in terms of healthy food and dietary, setting up of hydroponics, sheltered farming, rearing of animals like setting up of car wash, car balloting, landscaping, web design, setting up of business in IT sector, and many more. Dear students, besides the other possible sectors for the domestic economy, I should also stress that if we are to make SMEs a backbone of the economy, we need to drive further our exports and concentrate more on the services sector. However, to remain competitive, there is a need to adapt to the challenges of our modern society and also innovate. We believe that such challenges can be met when you have a new generation of youth who develop a sense of being active, critical, and responsible. This training organized today for undergraduate students called Entrepreneurship, a vital tool for all self-employment, is a way to equip you to make the best choices in a constantly changing world. My vision as a Minister of Business, Enterprise and Cooperative is to inculcate in our youth a spirit of entrepreneurship from early on. I am expecting you to take initiative, have confidence, be capable in risk-taking, be creative, be organized, and have the tenacity and attitude of dynamic entrepreneurs. The government is laying the foundation and providing all necessary facilities. We are giving a new concept of entrepreneurship. With the SME Bank and one-stop shop, you are being provided with the tools, resources, and environment to put up your ideas into it. A one-stop shop will help you to start your business and provide practical skills. But you must sharpen your appetite and get active in part of the game. NICE is providing some know-how for getting your goals. So we are expecting you to set your goals and participate in making your country a rich one and the tiger of the Indian movement. Singapore has made it big in the world. We can make it too, with a young, dynamic generation that you are. You have a big opportunity for networking, which can help in finding wide range of contacts or even to compare other businesses. Also, the modern era provides you wide IT facilities, which you can use and do business with. Today, you will acquire some knowledge and then it will be your job to identify the opportunity and come up with your business plan. We have trust in you and we believe in your sense of taking initiative to turn your ideas into action. So be ambitious and get inspired. I must also add that at the level of my ministry, we are making everything that we can so that young entrepreneurs or even existing entrepreneurs can see, I have already pointed out that under AGUA, which has just been renewed for a period of 10 years now, we have some 7,000 items that can also accompany what we are saying. You know, we are concentrating on textile habillement, and this has been a success. I still remember when we launched the textile and habillement, some politicians at that time, the other opposition, when Sani Moutalman was first prime minister in the 80s, some people said that we are creating a community de chemisier. This is how they regarded this industry, the textile habillement. But with hindsight, if you look back today, and you see the progress that we have made, and the amount of foreign currency that we are getting, and also the level of employment that has been created in this sector, we can say that we have made. As I said, there are many other items that we can do. Similarly, as we have in terms of textile. There are food products as well, there are shoes, but we need to have the right people, we need to have the skills, we have to do the training, and explore the markets. The markets are there, but we have to provide quality finished products. Also, there has been representation from entrepreneurs that items that we import, either from China, Malaysia, and other countries, they are invading our country and putting at risk the very existence of these uses, the manufacturers. But he also has spoken to the Prime Minister and has kindly agreed to set up interministerial committee in which evidently I'm from. So we have met once, and we'll see how we can curb this issue of invading, foreign products invading here, and which act as a threat, from menace to our local industry. So we are doing everything. Government, in this 4 months period, we have done everything, and we'll do even more in months and years to come. And believe me, Mr. Baron has just pointed out that we have only for this year earmarked 2 billion rupees, and there are more 8 billion rupees to come in years to come. So this is 10 billion rupees which will be at the disposal of the SME Bank. It's for you entrepreneurs to take advantage of. But over and above that, the other commercial bank will come up with similar projects. I started talking to them. I'm speaking that they have to earmark as well a budget in their respective banks, again, to service the entrepreneurs existing and growing. So I think we are in the right direction, but the risk-taking comes from the young people who will be leading businessmen of women in this country. So with these words, I thank you very much for your attention, and I declare this workshop.